All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, and today we have, if I can get that right, a WE knife to take a look at. This comes by way of WE Knife and the Apex Pass Around group. David from Blade Banner is in charge of that, and David, thanks so much for letting me check this one out. So, it comes with a really cool WE pouch and the cleaning cloth here, and the warranty card and the sticker. So really, really cool. There's the box. Now, I do want to say one thing just to be clear here. So this says here, I usually always show these stickers. This is the Skreech 2014A Antique Bronze TI handle. But I think after doing some research, it just got put in the wrong box for the pass-around group, because this sure looks like gray titanium to me and not bronze. If you look at the bronze one, it's a whole lot darker than this. So this makes it the 2014B model number here. So just wanted to get that out of the way at the top. So this is a butch ball design, the first one I've ever seen. Again, it's a titanium frame lock with the external relief here, which actually looks really cool. Just a super beautiful knife. It really caught my eye in the new releases for 2021 because it's just got such a unique look. And guys, I'm telling you, it's a great ergo knife, and it is a slicer. We'll get into that in a moment here. It is just beautiful. So let's talk about the finish a little bit. It is a gray titanium, as I said, and it's kind of cool the way this design is, because it almost looks like the knife could have sort of been cut here and just had a totally different shape, but then it's got where it jogs down here and has like a little shelf, and you have that on both sides. The only thing I would say about that is because of that relief right there, the screw does stick proud on both top and bottom just a little bit, whereas the screw here on the flat is nice and recessed. Obviously, the WE logo pivot is nice and recessed, and the actual pivot screw sticks proud a little bit with that hump there. You do have, like I said, the really nice titanium frame lock, a titanium pocket clip, not a deep carry, so you will have about that much sticking out of your pocket. Again, not terrible in my book. It doesn't bother me, guys. And here's the thing, everybody gets so uptight about that, but to me, I like a deep carry, but I also like being able to have something to grab onto and pull it out of my pocket. So, to each their own. To me, it's not a big deal. This one does come in and out of the pocket really well. It is a bit stiff. The retention is great, and it goes in okay. So I don't think it bothers me that it's stiff. And I love, like I said, the design of the pocket clip. As far as the blade, it's also this gray stonewashed 20 CV, CPM 20 CV. And guys, for those of you who like a non-billboarded blade, there's not a lot here. You got what I believe is Butch Ball's logo there. I cannot read what that says, but hopefully you can at home. You have a logo there, and you have nothing on this side whatsoever. You do have nice polished flats here. Well, polished, but it's stonewashed, obviously. But you know what I mean. The flats look really nice. And that blade, guys, look at the finish on the actual edge. Just really well done. Beautiful drop point. And I love the rise here and the way it comes down to that drop point. It's just a beautiful, beautiful knife. I'm going to set it down and walk over here to give you some of the specs. So it is 7.5 inches overall. So it's not a huge EDC knife, but it's a perfect size for my hand, I would say. It's a 3.25 inch blade and cutting edge. And we'll talk more about that in just a second. The blade thickness is 0.16. Like I said, it is nice flat ground blade. It is a little over 4.5 ounces, guys, so it's a little heftier one. But again, it rides in the pocket really nicely. Carried it several days. Did EDC tasks with it, and it did a really nice job with that. It is, again, 4.59 is the exact weight. It is a manual flipper, like I said, that blade is 3.25. I didn't give you the handle length, did I? is 4.25. So as you can see, there's some room left over, and it's really, really nicely done. So let's talk about, well, let's go to aesthetics a little bit more. So the back spacer rides this whole length, and they basically leave enough room for that flipper and a little bit more. I think it gives it a really interesting look. Again, I just think this thing is a looker. It is beautiful. The detent on this one is very strong. Again, when you hit it, I mean, it's not hurting my finger or anything like that, but it is going to fire. Listen to that sound, guys. And it's not a drop shutter, but it is definitely, a fall shut. If you shake it, a shake shut kind of knife. Got the nice, this is not a finger choil. It's more of a sharpening choil. You can put your hand up here if you're brave, but man, I can feel the edge of that blade. So I don't recommend that. I would say you need to be on back here. Nice thumb ramp. And even if you want to choke up like this, you can. Again, it's a little awkward because there's that hump there. But for me, I actually dig it. I used it that way. You can get your thumb in there really, really well. The only thing I would say is as with a lot of frame locks, it is rounded here, but you can definitely feel that in your grip more than you would some other types of handle materials. But again, it's not a hot spot. It's just something you feel. The pocket clip is not a hot spot at all for me, and it just works really, really well. So as far as the flipper tab, it's got jimping on the front and on the top. You can push button it, and you can light switch it. It works really well. Again, like I said, it's a very tight detent, but it's not so much that it's a problem. And again, it's not going to come out. It's in there really well, and it allows it to just fire like that. It is a great knife. No lanyard hole, folks. I am very sorry, but again, it just lends to that style that it has of just very clean lines with some style, but just gorgeous. I absolutely love this knife. Now, I will tell you, as with a lot of Wii's these days, it is $225. I'm going to put a link in the bio in the description from Blade HQ. They do have some available. There are available elsewhere as well, but I just that's the first place I came across that had them in stock. And this is a new release for 2021. So again, this is the Wii Skreech, and I'm digging on this one, guys. It is very, very nice. Let me know what you think. Do you like it? Would you carry this one? And let me hear from you. Give me a thumbs up. And, if you're not subscribed, consider it. We're tons of content coming your way, guys. I'm telling you. And just thank you. Thank you so much for your support and for watching the KnivesFAST channel.